Hey Taurus Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's get into this reading, what you need to hear today. So I had a dream, y'all, about, I don't know how to describe it. It was like I lived in this place, but I had two different units. I'll call them units because that's what they were. Now one of them, and it's crazy because I have a recurring dream about this particular place. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a past life thing. It's so strange, but it's like it's connected to, I don't even know how to describe it. Okay, so just imagine you were to live in like this luxury penthouse suite, right? But that's just one part of your property. There's another part of the property though where I have to go down these stairs and I go through this corridor, and it's like a back way that I go down. And I'm telling you, I've dreamed about this place at least 4 or 5 times just over the last couple of years. And I go downstairs, and when I go downstairs, it's like almost like a casino. I'm going to call it a casino. It's like a mixture of, just think of like the Dubai Mall. If y'all have ever seen the mall in Dubai, it's kind of like that. It's big, it's lavish, it's grand, it's really pretty. But then there's like these other units down there, and it's like a continuation of the one from upstairs, but it's just better. And every time I have this dream, I kind of know that I'm dreaming, but I feel like it feels familiar to me. It's so weird. It's such a weird experience. I don't know what that means, but I had a dream about it last night, and I'll keep the rest of the dream to myself because I was like, girl, what are you doing in this dream? It was a little naughtiness going on. I'm not going to talk about that part of it, but the other part of it, the building itself, it was just so pretty, and it was just interesting. I'm like, why do I keep coming here in my dream? What is this place? So I don't know. Maybe some of you could be having a recurring dream, or maybe some of you are looking at some properties or something like your dream home, or maybe that's manifesting for us, like some dream property. Let's claim that. But let's get into your reading. I don't know why I needed to share that with y'all, but we'll see. Too busy winning. So you're in your winning season. Okay. I love it. What else? You can have a Leo Jupiter placement, consequences, bad choices, games, and mixed signals. Somebody could be watching you winning. This could be this person's karma to watch you win. Somebody that was making bad choices in your life, playing games with you, giving you mixed signals. And now she has bandages under her eyes. I can't see what it says. There's something written on the bandages. I don't know. Okay. So as usual, somebody is feeling like they lost you. It's the same thing all the time. Okay, this could also be for some of you. Maybe you've stopped a bad behavior. Maybe you have paid down some karma. You know, you've cleared some karma, and now you're in your winning season. Okay. I did not want to wake up from that dream, y'all. That place was so nice. And there was a lot of commotion, but it wasn't really commotion. It was a lot of, somebody stalking you. I'm not going to take this one, but stalker was there. It was a lot going on. It was a busy environment, but it was still peaceful at the same time. It's like when you went inside, you didn't hear any of the outside noise. It was so well built. It was like the architecture. It was just so pretty. It was just so pretty. Okay, so we have suffering and silence, Gemini, Mars energy, unspoken desires, real feelings, and broken dreams. Somebody could have missed an opportunity with you. This person could be up at night thinking about you. At night, I think of you. Somebody wants to be your lady or your baby or your man or whatever the song says. Okay. You got a soulmate and epiphany. Somebody's realizing that you were a twin flame, a soulmate. It says twin flame, friendship, romantic partner, self-reflection, answer questions, untapped talents. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Could be a Cancer or somebody with a Cancer Venus placement. I wonder if somebody friend zoned you and now they're suffering because they're getting an epiphany here. Isn't that interesting? Somebody is recognizing you as the one and it's too late. And as I said yesterday, Taurus is not typically going to come back to you. Now, you do have a window of opportunity where we could still want you, depending on what you did. But you better get in there, because it ain't going to be long before Taurus will move on. So let me get 2 more. You got a psychopath. Oh, Lord. Abusive, conniving, unpredictable with boundaries. I like this. You put up boundaries with this psychopath. Okay, hopefully this is not the same person. It says disrespectful, enough is enough, defend yourself, with abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. So there's at least one psychopath in your past. Let's hope it's not the same person coming through. There could be somebody who really is a soulmate or a twin flame who's waking up. Okay, I was picking that up months ago, but then they regressed. And that happens. It actually does happen, especially if you're on a twin flame journey. Sometimes people start to come around. The runner in the situation starts to come around. And then what I find is that it typically will be that the person who's the chaser, usually the woman, the feminine in the situation, doesn't have to be a woman, but the feminine, once she starts to acclimate herself to the idea of him or her coming around, the person will feel that and they'll regress. Now, if you are unmoved by them coming back around and you just feel like, okay, I'm good with or without you, that's when they'll typically stick around. Bottom of the deck, we have child services. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something and neglect and abuse. With longing, missing you, let's talk and reunion. Some of you can have a person here that you have a child or children by that doesn't take care of their children. Maybe you don't even want them to have anything to do with the child or children that you share. The psychopath person. But I feel like this is the soulmate or the twin flame that's longing for you. I don't think it's the same person. We're not going to claim that because your soulmate, yeah, you got Archangel Michael here with isolation. Protection, prevented from harm, and divine intervention. So you're protected. And I feel like you creating strong boundaries with the psychopath has helped you as well. You got isolation, left alone, rejected, and self-inflicted. Yeah, they did this to themselves. Could be a Virgo for some of you. I ain't going to look into none of that because y'all already know what y'all dealing with. I'm going to just look at these cards right here. So what's going on with too busy winning? So this is the consequence of this person's actions, okay? Whether it's a soulmate that you love and care about or not, or somebody that you don't want. The Ace of Pentacles, they want to start all over again, and the Three of Wands. Yeah. Somebody wants to pick up where you two left off. They do see you winning, especially when it comes to your money. The Ace of Pentacles is like a level up, at least the potential for it. Okay, it says divine blessings, drives away evil spirits, and rules agricultural production. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The number 8 could be significant. The Three of Wands is here. That's 3 days. So some of you could be getting a big victory over the next 3 days. This is being close to success. This is waiting for your shifts to come in. Could be a pay raise, a promotion, a new job, a new car, a new home. Yeah, the home. Exactly. I wonder if this is Aries energy. The Three of Wands is March 31st through April the 10th, but it's also connected to the summer. And the Ace of Pentacles will be the winter time. It's also 1 year. Some of you could just be winning big, could have been winning big over the last year. Something could have happened March 31st through April the 10th to give you a big win. I don't know. Or some of you are planning something. This is about thinking outside the box. It's growth, it's expansion, building blocks. So something is growing here for you. You have the Two of Wands. Thinking outside the box. That is also travel. So some of you may be moving to be, I don't know, maybe somebody's going to Dubai. Maybe somebody wants to live in Dubai. Maybe that's why I was dreaming about that. I don't know. I don't, but maybe somebody does. What's the Ace of Pentacles? The Strength card. The Raising God, number 16. So the Strength card is the number 8. It says loyalty, delivery from those who seek to oppress, and brings victory. Yeah, you have a victory here because I feel like this is the Six of Wands. This could be something playing out more around Leo season. The Strength card is Leo season and the Six of Wands is Leo season as well. In particular, the Six of Wands is August the 2nd through the 11th. So maybe you want to put that on your calendar. For others of you, it's something happening over the next 3 days. Others of you, it's the next year when you're going to be in this winning season. So what you're going to be winning? Because I feel like the Strength card can talk about you getting stronger at maybe a craft. Maybe you're mastering something. This could be finding the strength to come out of your comfort zone, do something completely different. What is this? It's definitely money related with the Ace of Pentacles here. And I see travel as well. I'm not going to take those. Too many. Okay, I just want 2 cards. What do you got here? You got the Fool. Yeah, this is coming out of your comfort zone for sure. So this is about innovation, rebellion, raw genius, okay, freedom. Expecting the unexpected. This is something spontaneous happening for you. I like it. It's also eccentricity, Uranus energy, Aquarius energy. It can talk about upheaval, but I don't think it. I think it's more like an uprooting. So it's showing up as the number 1, but the Fool is actually the number 0. So it says, will and new beginnings, assist with difficult and great undertakings. Yeah, this is something that's going to bring you out of your comfort zone for sure. You have beginner's luck here. And so Spirit is telling you there's no time like the present to do something. Go for it. This is a card that tells you to take action. There's a first time for everything. You're going to be doing something new. And you're going to be finding the strength to overcome whatever reservations or fears you might have. Some of you are just patiently waiting for some kind of news, and I feel like it's going to come, but I do feel like for some of you it's coming sooner than others. At the latest, this is going to be playing out over the next year. Okay, I still want to see more though. How are you winning? Oh, you got the King of Pentacles. This is you, Taurus Mercury. The adored God, number 34, is here. And this card says, obedience causes harmony and peace and calms anger in anyone. So the King of Pentacles is you leveling up, is you having a Midas touch, is you having financial stability and security, high status, being a big deal, your own business, or just bossing up on somebody. Could just be the fact that you're bossing up. It doesn't have to be about anyone else. Could also be for some of you that you're meeting someone who fits this criteria, a lover, a professional person that you're going to be meeting, a person in a professional capacity. Okay. And then the Knight of Swords here is you being brave. You going for what you want. Season and opportunity, the number 58 or 59. I can't see which one. It says intellectual richness, protects fertility of women, makes children respectful toward their parents. Interesting. For some of you, I don't know, you could be getting an apology from a child. I don't know. That could be something that's going on. A better relationship with your child. If you are a woman here, maybe you're going to be conceiving because you do have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the 3 of Wands. 3s and aces can always represent babies, getting pregnant, or fertility. The Ace of Pentacles is definitely fertile ground, solid ground. So that could be something that's going on as well. But this could just be something taking root. Whatever you're working on right now, that you're very determined to accomplish. Because the Knight of Swords is about not taking no for an answer, being assertive, being agile, all of that good stuff. So I feel like there's a combination of like stability showing up here with a little bit of, I don't want to say recklessness, but impulsivity is actually encouraged right now. And when I say that, I don't mean to be reckless. I mean that there's some level of uncomfortable change that's taking place. So you're going to have to be willing to accept whatever this obstacle might be, this challenge might be, whether it be traveling, distance, moving, something that just takes you out of your comfort zone. And the Knight of Swords does warn you about being impulsive. And the Fool can as well. But there are also cards to tell you to seize the moment. So it's like a balancing act that you're going to have to do here. I'm not telling y'all to be reckless or impulsive. What I'm saying is King of Pentacles doesn't take risks. The Knight of Swords would. Now, the Knight of Swords would take like really reckless chances. King of Pentacles is more calculated. But with the Fool here, I feel like the reason why you're being encouraged to do something uncomfortable, unlike you, is because it's going to pay off. Okay, so only you know what that is. The Knight of Swords as a career would be someone who does like math, science, travel, aviation, podcasting, communication. King of Pentacles could literally be anything. You could be able to turn, water into wine if you needed to. You have the ability, you got the Midas touch. So you are alchemizing. You know what I mean? Like you have the ability to alchemize here. Play to your strengths with the strength card here. Whatever your strengths are, whatever your talents are. If it's communication, if it's sales, if it's creativity, or whatever it might be, then use it to your advantage. What's going on with this person suffering in silence and realizing that you are a soulmate? I also want to say for some of you, you could feel like you wasted time in a relationship. Maybe you stayed way longer than you should have with someone and you have an epiphany here. And it's interesting because suffering in silence is the 9 of Swords and the epiphany is the Ace of Swords. If you put those together, you get the 10 of Swords, which talks about hitting a rock bottom. But the beautiful thing about the 10 of Swords is that there's nowhere else to go but up. So this could be that some of you are meeting your soulmate. So there's a combination of things here. It could also be for some of you, a relationship that wasn't healthy has pushed you into your true divine purpose. Okay, so let's see. What's going on with this? The 2 of Cups. This is a connection. This is a soulmate. It says fruition, provides expansive intelligence, and gives the grace of God. The swiftly hearkening God. Number 19. Okay. Cancer, Venus. This could be something playing out over the next 2 months. That usually does talk about a partnership, a sacred union, a soulmate. So some of you could also be entering into a business partnership, okay? The Five of Swords is here. It says, God, the highest being, number 62, desire to know the acquisition of wisdom. So there's somebody here who feels stupid for letting you go. This is Aquarius, Venus energy. Wow. There's somebody that regrets losing you. This is the person who is not talking to you right now. For some of you, they're suffering in silence because the Five of Swords is the silent treatment. Could also be that you're giving them the silent treatment. And this person is realizing that you're their soulmate. So that is somebody's story here. 2 more. The Nine of Swords. That's suffering in silence. The card that we have here. Wow. It says purification, protection from the impious and religious sentiments. Number 15, that is the devil, the comforting God. So again, this is Gemini, Mars energy. Somebody is very scattered and chaotic in their thinking, very scatterbrained. But something is starting to dawn on them, and I feel like as they're discovering it, is killing them. This could be somebody wanting to call a truce with you. I definitely see regret and remorse about some kind of behavior here. Something that they did. This card is about winning the battle but losing the war. So they could have had a temporary win over you or whatever, but they're realizing that you're getting the last laugh. And then we got Queen of Cups, redemption. There you go. Serves against enemies of religion and governs chastity. God the Redeemer, number 20. Wow. So this is Cancer energy. Could also be Pisces, Scorpio. The number 20 is the Judgment card. And that is definitely retribution and karma. So, yeah, I feel like somebody is really seeing you love on yourself. I told y'all this last week. Somebody is recognizing how beautiful your heart is. You can have a Cancer, Neptune, or Cancer, Jupiter placement. You don't have to. You can also have Scorpio in your chart. This is number 20 would be Pluto energy. So this is somebody that's going through an awakening here. This is some kind of epiphany going off. And the Judgment card does talk about somebody wanting to redeem themselves in your eyes. It says redemption. Somebody going through some type of awakening. It's a huge awakening too. Something is dawning on someone here who hurt you. I would say definitely an air sign or a water sign, but it could be anybody. The Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I feel like you have this person blocked or something, or they feel blocked. Some of you could be practicing abstinence. Then you got the High Priestess here. Yeah, it's giving somebody wants to know where you are or what you got going on or who you're dating, but they're blocked. They're blocked from your energy. Seven of Wands is Archangel Michael. I saw Archangel Michael when I was shuffling your cards. Didn't it come out as well? Didn't I mention it? Yeah, Archangel Michael. But I actually saw it when I first started shuffling your cards before I turned the camera on. Yeah, protection, prevented from harm, and divine intervention with this person in isolation. So somebody's wanting access to you, but they don't have it. Okay. So what's going on with the psychopath and boundaries? That could be Archangel Michael, or you have a... Sometimes I see the Seven of Wands as a restraining order, because it is about protecting yourself, defending yourself. You had a Knight of Wands, protecting yourself, and the Page of Swords. So this is a contract. For some of you, you had a contract with this psychopath. It's expired. It was a short-lived thing here, because the Knight of Wands is not a long-term thing. Protection prevents discovery of secret crimes and saves exiles. God, the good in himself. Number 24 could be significant. Sagittarius, a Leo, Aries, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. The number 12 is here. Could also be a Pisces, possibly. It says refuge governs dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. So maybe that's why I've been having some crazy dreams, y'all. Maybe y'all need to pay attention to your dreams. But the Page of Swords is a contract that you would have with someone. It could be a situation that's been dragging on for a while. This could be somebody that's trying to reach out to you, but they can't get to you because you're protected. What do they want? Like, why is a psychopath trying to come back around? They could be spying on you, watching you. The Page of Swords, remember you got that Stalker card. And the Page of Swords is someone who's watching you, especially an air sign or fire sign. Then we talked about an air sign or fire sign yesterday. Yes, we did. The King of Cups is here. Someone's name could be Rochelle. The number 68 or 69. I can't tell which one it says here. It says God seeing everything. And this card says restitution. Finds stolen objects and discovers the person responsible. Somebody here need to watch themselves. They need to leave you alone. Because there could be some kind of investigation going on into whomever this abusive, conniving, unpredictable person is. Maybe some of you are trying to get a restraining order and it's going to actually go through. And maybe even when it comes to your kids, maybe this is like an ex-husband or maybe even an ex-wife that you don't want your children around. Somebody could be trying to get sole custody of their children. King of Cups to me can be like spirit guide energy. I always say any of the water signs or the high priestess could be a spirit guide. Because you also have a partnership here. So this could definitely be an ex-husband or ex-wife. Some of you could be getting to know a younger person, somebody that's exciting you. You could be talking to someone new, or you could be about to meet someone new. And it could be a fire sign or an air sign, but it could also be somebody with water in their chart. A Scorpio moon placement could even be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. What is going on with the King of Cups, the Four of Cups? Yeah, so it says God deflecting evil. Yes, number 23. Healing capacity, protection from weapons, and safety in travel. So the Four of Cups is Cancer moon, and that does talk about a self-absorbed person. I feel like you've been protected from this person that really never had good intentions all along. Whoever this person was, past tense. You have a guardian angel watching over you, a spirit guide. You got Archangel Michael here. So something here was actually delayed and blocked for your own good. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, and then the Empress. Yeah, someone's name is Michael, Amber, Abel. Taurus, Libra energy, and Aquarius moon. Knowledge of good and evil appeases divine anger and cures epilepsy. It says God nurturing and maintaining everything. Number 66 or number 48 could be significant. God, Father, the generous. Fertility and fruitfulness. Assurance, peace between married couples. Okay, so I feel like Taurus, this is you. The Empress obviously is your energy. You can also be connected to another Taurus or Libra. I feel like there's another love that's coming in that's divinely protected. And I feel like Spirit is saying here with the Seven of Swords, somebody didn't mean you any good. Because this talks about like looking over your shoulder and, you know, somebody trying to get away with something, being sneaky, conniving, just like it says here. And this is a person wearing a mask. This could also be saying somebody is, you know, with trust issues was secretly in love with you. So that could be a story as well. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords is here. You got the Ace of Swords here with an Epiphany and a Nine of Cups. Somebody is about to express something to you. King of Swords, a strong air sign, and then you got Pisces, Jupiter. Somebody's going to be telling you something that you would never expect for them to tell you. It says affinity and friendship. Obtain the friendship of anyone. Healing preserves health and cures diseases. Victory grants victory and protection from lightning. Somebody wants to work something out with you. I feel like there are a couple people in your energy. I feel like up to 3. I feel like for some of you, there's an ex-husband, baby daddy, ex-wife, baby mama, or just a crazy ex that you have created boundaries with. You're protected. Don't worry about them. I feel like some of you do have a child or children with this person, though. So maybe you need to go and protect your children from them. There's something about that. And yourself. But then others of you, there's an ex that is realizing that they missed an opportunity with you and they're wanting to work on it. And then others of you, there's a new person coming through and an ex that wants to work it out. And so you're going to have to choose. I feel like the future is where it is. The past already shows you what it is. And if it's a twin flame or a soulmate, you're probably going to find it hard to let them go. But, you know, it's up to you what you choose. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. See y'all next time. Peace.